Hello, everybody. It's Alex Shevchenko here, as always, on Fridays on the Aurora YouTube channel. And we have at this time of the week the Friday Alpha League session. This is the place, this is a live stream to the YouTube where we are sharing the news from the Aurora ecosystem and different insightful and great things that are happening inside of the Aurora ecosystem. Sorry. This is a live stream, as you can see, and that's an excellent time for you to ask your questions and for me to answer them, at least try to answer them. So hello, everybody. Be active and let's see how things are going to go. So today we do have an extremely powerful announcement. And it was actually happening a little bit earlier this week. So we've launched a project or a product that is called Forwarder. The main idea of this solution is to allow for users to drastically improve their onboarding experience into the Aurora network at first, and then to any Aurora Cloud instances or any Aurora Cloud networks a little bit later. So the way how this solution works is pretty similar. On the near block, it's pretty simple. Sorry. On the near blockchain, Forwarder deploys smart contracts that are individual for every user. And then these smart contracts are permissionlessly transferring any assets that are sent to them directly into the user account on the Aurora mainnet. What this means, it means that the user now, in case he knows this account or the near blockchain, he can transfer assets straightforward without interacting with any bridges or any additional kind of primitives that allows you to move tokens. So for example, what Forwarder allows you to do is, for example, straightforwardly withdraw your USDT and USDC from Binance directly into your directly into your Aurora account. This is an extremely powerful tool, and we are super excited to see this because Forwarder opens up the new class of applications that are kind of falling within the class of bridge abstraction solutions, because inside of the Forwarder, users are actually using a Rainbow Bridge to be, or it's not directly Rainbow Bridge, but rather it is an Aurora Bridge, Aurora to Near Bridge. And it is completely hidden from the user. So user doesn't need to understand how this thing is going to work. And it also permissionless, which means that the user is always staying in control of his funds. And the forwarding contract is trustless and permissionless, which means that as soon as the assets are transferred to the contract, now anyone is able to call the transaction of forwarding these assets into the user account, and there is nobody else who are able to get this money. So again, we're super excited about it. I do believe that especially this solution is going to be very impactful for anyone who is building their own blockchains on top of the Aurora stack using Aurora Cloud, just because from the day one, from the first block of their blockchain using Forwarder technology, their blockchain is connected to the stable coins available on near and blockchains and centralized exchanges like Binance, OKX, and others who allow to trade these stable coins and withdraw them directly into the near network. Super powerful. Really excited about this, and there are quite a lot of the news about the Forwarder. So we are going to start with the thread in Twitter about it. You're able to take a look on this thread and also see the very short video about the Forwarder. It actually shows the way how the user flow is happening on the Forwarder. The place where you're able to access it is the Aurora Plus, and we are going to open Aurora Plus in a second. And then just the video just shows you all of the process. There is also a blog article about the forwarder that you're able to read. There are quite a lot of information there, though it is condensed. There is an explanation how forwarder works for those of you who are interested in this solution. And the most important part of it is the future direction of the development of the forwarder. So the forwarder is built in a way that it can work with other networks too, and also with other bridges too. And our idea is to connect Aurora to any centralized exchange right away with an extension of forwarder into the Ethereum blockchain. This is the most important thing that we are going to work on. And this is going to be absolutely great solution when the users from any centralized exchange would be able to move their assets directly into Aurora. And also the other direction of forwarding, this is also something that we are working on. At the moment, users are able to move their assets out of Aurora through the Rainbow Bridge, obviously, but we would like to conceal it inside of the forwarder, making it super simple for a user. So for example, in case the user has their deposit Coinbase account on Ethereum, what we can give to a user is a simple account on the Aurora blockchain that corresponds to this Ethereum deposit account on Coinbase, and then the user can just click in his MetaMask that he uses in Aurora, or hopefully he uses Aurora Pass. So in his Aurora Pass, he would be able just to send his Aurora tokens to this Coinbase deposit account, and then in some period of time, reminding everybody that Rainbow Bridge takes a little bit of time to work, just because the Ethereum blockchain is not that cheap and fast. So, so in some period of time, the transaction is sent, and the user is going to see magically in his Coinbase account a deposit. So that's a user experience that we're looking for, and this is going to be the extension of the forwarder. Once we are going to integrate the Ethereum blockchain and the both directions and ability to forward tokens outside of Aurora to near and to Ethereum, we are looking for expanding the forwarder to other blockchains to allow, but it is going to work with other bridges than the Rainbow Bridge. So that's a pretty cool thing. Looking forward into the future direction of the development of the forwarder. And just to show you here, if you are going to go to Aurora Plus, and I again advising everybody who doesn't know that Aurora Plus exists, this is your dashboard to the Aurora ecosystem. This is a place where you're able to find lots of news, lots of different things to do. There is a small redesign of the Aurora Plus that was happening, specifically tuned for the forwarder launch. We were putting here, as you can see, additional information about what you're able to do on Aurora, right? How to get assets there using forwarder, using on-ramp solutions that are available. Please be advised that not everyone are eligible to use these on-ramp solutions. They have their own terms and conditions. And another thing that is available is Rainbow Bridge that allows you to bridge assets from ETH. From Ethereum and near. And there are also links to different applications that you're able to use. And also connected with the forwarder launch, there is a Zeely campaign that is happening around forwarder, but not only around forwarder, it's kind of generic campaign also about Aurora. So take a look at all of these things. And this is a pretty nice and neat update. I'm reminding everybody that you're able to also bookmark your favorite apps on Aurora. So you're able in one click just access these applications, and you also are able to, you can have here the featured applications. All of the applications on Aurora can be found here in the apps section. There are quite a lot of different things that are available here. Now, the most important thing for the forwarder launch is obviously look into the forwarder tab, a new tab that appeared in Aurora Plus. And if you will go here, then what you're going to see is the instruction on how you are able to move your assets from any centralized exchange or actually any on-ramps directly into the Aurora. It doesn't matter how you get assets on near blockchain. Any assets are they can be forwarded into the Aurora. So there is a nice little kind of instruction how to do this. Again, there is nothing that user needs to do. He just needs to connect wallet, which is normal, and then just click a button to generate the forwarder account, the forwarder address, and then you just use this forwarder address when the user is withdrawing assets from Binance or any other centralized exchange. The user experience is pretty slick. We are receiving quite a lot of feedback, quite a lot of positive feedback here. So if you haven't tried it yet, please you can try to do this. Over the past couple of days, we already have seen the users are using forwarder very actively, and with more than 1,000 users transacting more than 100,000 US dollars directly through forwarder from different exchanges. I already mentioned the Zili campaign that was launched, but we're going to remind everybody for the next several weeks about it. In general, the Zili campaign is pretty big, and we're going to go and check it out. As you can see, there are multiple kind of domains. There is a getting started domain, then there is a forwarder part, then the booster level, referral program, Aurora ecosystem. There are quite a lot of different things here. They are going to get opened over time within these 3 or 4 weeks of the campaign that is happening. And the cool thing is that behind this campaign is a pretty substantial prize pool of 10,000 US dollars. So everybody are able to participate in this campaign and compete for this prize. As far as I remember, the prize is going to be split among 150 most active users on the Zili platform. Together with the forwarder launch, the core AMM solution on Aurora, Trisolaris, have launched additional pools to allow users to use near native USDC and USDT. And these pools and trading through these pools are already available in the swap function that exists on Aurora Plus. Again, terms and conditions applied here. So not everybody are able to use this function because of the unclear regulations in some areas. However, for the majority of people, this is possible. You are able to do this. So these pools that are launched in Trisolaris, these are the pools of USDC.E, which is bridged USDC from Ethereum to USDC, USDT.E to USDT, Aurora to USDT, and Aurora to USDC. All of the pools are having additional farming rewards. So anyone who has both of the assets and are willing to do the farming on Trisolaris, you are able to provide liquidity to these pools, and you are able to earn some additional money here. So that's a pretty cool thing. And by the way, these farms are double incentivized. They incentivize with Tri token and also with Aurora tokens. So pretty cool thing. And this is an additional opportunity for everybody to use forwarder to move USDT, USDC inside of the Aurora, and also provide liquidity to earn some additional rewards. More about Forwarder and in general about future plans of Aurora, what Aurora is, and some additional information, some non-correlated topics also. You are able to hear a little bit later today at 3:30 UTC. It will be on a Telegram AMA happening with me. So looking forward to see you there and also see your questions there in case you're not able to ask your questions right here on the YouTube during the live stream. Besides that, besides Forwarder, the world is sinking in Dubai. So there are quite a lot of people from the Aurora team who headed in Dubai. Besides the engineering summit that is happening there right now, so there are lots of engineers who are discussing the future directions of development, and they're just thinking with themselves. We also have a BD team who is visiting the token 2049 in Dubai. So anyone who is looking for some insights and is willing to connect with the Aurora team, you're able to come to token 2049 to the Near and Aurora booth that is available there. You can easily find them in the map of the token 2049. That's a pretty big booth. So our BD team, which are Declan, Nick, and Andrew, everybody are looking forward to meeting you guys. And also I wanted to mention that Forwarder was featured in Crypto Daily together with the Encrypted, which is the Russian-speaking or Russian language crypto news website. So you're also able to read some independent news about Forwarder launch. Anyway, that's it about the Forwarder. And about the news of this week. We are going to unpack much more about the Forwarder, this bridge abstraction kind of case, and also some additional features about Forwarder and some additional thinking about Forwarder in the coming weeks. You're going to see additional information about Forwarder, additional explanations, so everybody will be able to understand how valuable this product is, how next level it is, I would say. This really is something that opens up new frontiers, not only for Aurora, but also for the whole crypto vertical. And we're super excited that we have built it. It works, and it is already available today for everybody who is using Aurora. Now I'm going to stop sharing my screen and see the questions because I anticipate that there are some of them. People are saying hi, hello everybody. Albert Coin is asking, how about Aurora Pass version 2? So Albert, it's pretty cool. We just released Forwarder, and now you also want the Aurora Pass, the next iteration on the Aurora Pass. Aurora Pass application, the team is working on the Aurora Pass application iteration of the front end. We do have screens. There is some features that the team is willing to include in it. So the work is happening. The release is going to be a little bit later. This is something that is in the pipeline. Okay, Sean. Hello. Can I ask whether I can keep holding this coin Aurora till the end of this 2024? And is it possible to reach $5? In recent years, this price always goes down and able to grow up. Okay, so it's going to be pretty hard for me to give you any advices and financial advices on how you need to work with your crypto portfolio. The thing that I would recommend you is always to assess the risks that you bear with it. In case the risks are higher that you're able to take, then you probably need to liquidate your position. But in case you are willing to take more risks, you probably need to get a position for yourselves, right? So in case you are overexposed to the Aurora token and you're not very comfortable with price fluctuations and stuff like that, then probably it means that it's better for you to decrease the size of the position, decrease the size of the Aurora tokens that you hold. But in case you are happy with the performance and you expect that this position is going to perform well in the future, then you probably need to increase this. Unfortunately, for everybody, it is a different level of risk that they want to take, and it is a different level of money that they are working with. So yeah. Okay. Nikolai is saying, hi Alex, the folder is very cool. However, are you happy with the way it was teased before the actual announcement? So there was a little bit of backlash in some comments about these, that everybody were expecting that it's going to be Binance integrated, which was not teased. And the thing that was teased was that, as far as I understand, was Bitfinex and OKX and Binance, and then everything was connected with it, right? And the thing is that the forwarder is indeed a solution that connects all of these exchanges directly into the Aurora network. People now are able to move assets directly out of Binance into Aurora network. So I would say like it's pretty hard to tease it in any other way. Yeah. So in general, in case you're again, I can say to everybody, in case you're not very kind of in case you create your own versions or your own ways how you treat the teasers and stuff like that, and sometimes these things are not very aligned with what you expect to happen, then I would just advise you to wait until the actual announcement is done and then do the proper assessment of the announcement, right? So, yeah. I think the teasers were in line with the technology. Let me put it that way. Okay, Onyx Goof is saying Aurora is the only gem. Okay, thanks for support. Okay, there are some additional talks about the prices, right? So it's going to be hard for me to comment on this stuff. Okay, Sourberry is saying looking forward to the new Aurora Pass. Yeah, super cool. Okay. So it seems like these are all of the questions, but in case you're seeing this video and you're willing to ask additional questions, as I was saying a little bit later today, there is an AMA session that is happening in the Near Protocol Telegram official channel. And this is something that I'm very looking forward in like a couple of hours, or a little bit more than that. You would have an ability to see me there and ask any of your questions. Thanks everybody for your support. Thanks for coming here to the live stream, for your activity, and also I'm wishing you fun playing with Forwarder and seeing how cool it is. I really encourage everybody to try to use it at least once. It doesn't need to be big amounts, but it seems to me that if we're talking Coinbase, OKX, KuCoin, Bitfinex, and a dozen other exchanges, then everybody in crypto, everybody who are in crypto at the moment, they do have accounts on any of these exchanges. So you're able at least to try to transfer one USDT through the forwarder and see how smooth the user experience is there. With that, I'm wishing all of you a very nice ending of the week, great weekend. And as always, we're going to see each other in exactly 1 week from now on the next Friday Athletic Sessions with new updates. Thanks, everybody, and see you next week.